I'm back. It's now 1:39 a.m. p.m. I'm sorry, in the afternoon. And when I first got in this room, I didn't feel cold, but then I took a shower and now I'm cold. So the other hotel was cheaper. Wow, I just heard a door slam. Excuse me. Oh. I'm sleepy and tired and feel like I need a nap. So I feel like I need a nap, but at the same time, I ate leftovers from dinner. I ate that and the extra snacks from the snack machine last night. From last night, I ate it this morning. So let me finish telling y'all what happened. So yeah, I told y'all what happened about the rest. At the restaurant yesterday evening. That was weird. Like as if they didn't want me to eat. So it's like they remotely. It's the first time that happened. If they seem like as if they remotely filled my body with air on purpose to make me full so that I couldn't eat. And then after I left the restaurant, wow, the weather really is bad. You hear that thunder? So after I left the restaurant, my stomach immediately stopped hurting, and I told y'all about the dog shit situation. And so yeah, those girls, I did not like their attitude at all. You know, so I figured that nobody's gonna sit there and let dogs shit all over a damn hotel and be okay with it. So they got an attitude with me and make it like, oh, where else are they supposed to shit? Well, I'm pretty sure there are other hotels that allow dogs or cats. I'm pretty sure that they don't let their dogs shit all over everywhere. So so I already was battling gnats and roaches in that room. And I constantly had to smell weed and cigarettes the moment I step out into the hallway, constant noise. It just looked unsafe over there. And then the hotel manager, even though she's kind of nice, but she sit there and like let all that activity go on, and I'm not allowed to make any complaints. Like they act like as if they're annoyed at me making complaints, you know, if they blast loud music or if they have dog shit everywhere, if they making noise, whatever. And so I felt unsafe. And then that's the main street where I was the main street where people had warned to stay away. And I'm not gonna say the name of the street. Um, and I'm mad because the instant I checked out of the hotel and I stepped outside, there was a blue SUV that narcissistically backed in, you know, and it had a fake disabled veterans license plate plus a Freemason symbolism, the Freemasons thing, and then it was a ghetto fake crusty female that got out. She was bigger than me, kind of big, and she was purple with the red shirt and had a pink, not scarf but bonnet or something on her head. Not bonnet either. It's like looked like a shower cap, but not a shower cap. But I don't know what you call it. So and I accidentally deleted that video. It was like 12 seconds long, and I'm angry that I accidentally deleted it off my phone along with the rest of the videos. Dog, I'm so mad. And that was earlier this week. I accidentally deleted another video earlier this week. I was so mad at but that was the video this morning that I really wanted y'all to see. I was so damn mad at myself. And so now I can't retrieve that video again. It was the instant I walked out of the front lobby building. So, yeah, that's how I know it was part of the gang stalking script. That girl made it like it's normal and she lied and said that they do it every day. Now, I was gonna stick to myself and be quiet and mind my business. So yesterday morning, the black female that came in immediately after me, and I was gonna let her go in line before me, but she told me, she would rather me go first. So, the Satanist white girl that told me about the who got an attitude about the dog thing. It's like they had a little argument in the lobby yesterday because there was a guy that worked there that charged her a late fee or charged her card or something, And so she was trying to dispute that. And she said, well, I've been here for 2 months and this and that, whatever. And so, and she was talking about how the guy talked to her very rude and stuff. And so the mixed girl and the satanic white girl, they were both gossiping and laughing amongst each other, and talking about the situation. And then they called up the manager on the phone, and the manager supposedly was sick with strep throat and this and that, whatever. And so was supposed to come back today, in which I did see her today. So I'm wondering, I don't even know if the manager was a fake nice perp, because today she was wearing a red shirt, like a red hoodie, and then a blue jacket over the red hoodie. You hear that thunder? Ooh, right before New Year's. So I can hear the rain too. So I mean, I had, because of the rain was supposed to have come in the middle of the night. Then it was supposed to have come earlier this morning, and now it's here. So yeah, that girl, the white satanic girl, I don't remember if she had green hair. I mean, like turquoise hair or something. I don't remember if she had turquoise. I think she did have turquoise hair. And so like yesterday morning after the black girl left, and the white girl was trying to make it like as if the black customer, or a guest at the hotel, the white girl was trying to make it like as if the black girl was the one with the attitude first. So in which I see their attitude towards me. And so the white girl she pretended to be fake nice and was telling me earlier, oh, I know how it feels to be homeless. I was homeless for a while, and she was trying to tell me to go to the Washburn Center. I'm like, I can't go back there no more. Somebody threatened me with a knife. We had a little conversation about that. And then she tried to say that something like, oh, well, I had to work underneath my husband for free before I was able to get out of homelessness and get a job. And I'm like, wow, that's messed up. But then her whole demeanor and everything changed. Like she made it like she was frustrated and annoyed with me for telling her about the dog doodle and everything. So with the dog, um, it's like quite a few residents or guests at that hotel had dogs. But when I first got there and, you know, I went there yesterday. I mean, I left out yesterday morning to go to the get the Western Union money and then came back. There was no doodoo until that evening, you know. And shortly, and it was like people didn't care about walking in dog doodoo or whatever. And I mean, that hotel was cheaper than this one. So now I mean, I know that the manager, I mean, I don't know if the manager was a fake nice perp or if she's Masonic. I don't know. But her and the other guy, they gave me, discounts, lowered the prices and gave me discounts due to the emergency and the weather and my homeless situation. So I mean, thank you for that, but I really think, I mean, with all the irritating noise and then dealing with the cigarette smoke and everything just being unsafe. And so last night after dinner, a few hours later, it was between 9:30 and 10 o'clock. I was hungry again, so I went and tried to go in a snack machine, and they had some dog doodle residue like right by the freaking snack machine, and gnats hurt all over there. But they didn't have doodoo. That girl lied. They didn't have doodoo over there, you know, for the past few days, but not until yesterday. And so you make like I'm unreasonable and weird for getting offended about dog. Like, you think it's normal to walk and step on dog doodle in a hotel? So by that small hallway, by the front entrance to our rooms and stuff, they had a whole bunch of perp neighbors, you know, walking by every time I try to get something out the snack machine. The first time I tried to, I meant to buy 2 bags of chips, but I ended up buying 3 bags of chips and a thing of sour cream and I mean, not sour cream, cream cheese and chives, Lance crackers, a pack of those. And which I didn't intend to do that. I was just going to give me some chips, and I felt like I didn't even want chips. I wanted something nutritious and healthy, but the area where I was at, they didn't have like Publix, Winn-Dixie, fake Walmart, or none of those. So I had no choice. But now, I mean, so they kept on interrupting me. The first snack that I tried to get, it got stuck in the machine. And so every time I try to go and buy something, more perps kept on walking by that tiny little entrance way, and I was forced to move out of the way. And I kept getting frustrated. I'm like, damn, like it's nearly 10 o'clock and it's high traffic with everybody trafficking in and out. Like everybody going in and out, in and out. I can't even get a fucking snack out the snack machine without it being a fucking hassle, you know. And so I was upset about being forced to step in that in remnants of the dog doodle. So what I did was I try to be considerate and respectful and be as close to my door as possible. And so I poured some alcohol on the floor, rubbing alcohol, and I try to sanitize my feet. I mean, not my feet, but my shoes, the bottom part of my shoes. And because I didn't want that to be tracked into the bedroom. I mean, the hotel room, And so it's like they manipulated me to be forced to be tricked and trapped and cornered into being forced to step in that dog doodle, like dog doodle. And everybody else, they just didn't care. So I yeah, I'm like, I got to get the fuck out of here. I got to go. And I hear no sound like somebody blasting loud music right now. So and even when I told the manager about it, she didn't seem to care. I mean, they're okay with I don't know if it's drug usage or loud music or whatever. And and like when I first came there on the 22nd, I mean, it, they thought I was a burden for making complaints about them blasting loud music, standing around blasting loud music. I'm like, hell no, you know. And then I think I lost. That's the video where I lost the footage. I think. Well, I think I may have accidentally deleted that video where I was walking towards Dollar General, and it wasn't yesterday, it was the other day, and the manager somehow, she was at the hotel when I was there, and then I walked, I didn't even see her car, but then I'm like, oh wow, somebody pulled off when I walked by a white Nissan Altima, and then come to find out it was her. So it's like how she made it to Dollar General that quick before me. And then it seemed like as if she didn't even go in there. If she got over there that quick, she didn't even go in there to get anything. Yeah, I can hear the people blasting loud music outside. That loud bass. So I can hear the rain. So yeah, that's abnormal. I never experienced nothing like that. That's how I know it's part of the gang stalking. And so as I said, loud the loud noise and banging and tapping and all that didn't get rid of me. And the extermination thing didn't get rid of me. So I guess they used dog shit as the final straw. So when I told um the manager at this hotel, when I told her about the dog doodle situation, she even said that that's not normal, not acceptable, and disgusting or whatever. And so I mean, I'm glad she was nice and told me that she loves regular customers, and she told me that I'm so sweet and so nice and everything. Well, I try as best as I could, but so now I mean she even this place turned out to be more expensive, well, almost double of where I was with the extended stay or whatever. But so now I had to pay like double here, but she gave me a discount and reduced the prices here, but it still looked like all I had enough to afford was 2 nights. So because of that situation there, I'm going to have to end up, I had to be forced to spend more money. And now here ain't no grocery stores over here, just restaurants. So no grocery stores, just restaurants. And I'm only scheduled to be here. I only had enough for New Year's, to stay here until New Year's. But I'm glad I was able to check in early. Like, I came straight from that hotel over to this one. And so I felt bad. I didn't want to get in that guy's Uber, but it seemed like everything happened so fast. I was pressed for time. They had a line waiting. I had to wait in line to be served to give away my keys and everything. I got the Uber. The Uber came, and so then I didn't get the chance. I was distracted by the Freemason perps that came by right as I was supposed to leave. And I feel so upset that I accidentally deleted that video. They probably mind controlled or programmed me to accidentally delete it. I'm mad at myself. So they probably did mind control and program me to accidentally delete that video, 12 seconds. And I accidentally shut the video off before the female got out in the red shirt and the pink and black bonnet, and I forgot what color pants she was wearing. So blue vehicle, red shirt, and come on, right after I check out of that hotel. So I felt uncomfortable and felt bad getting in that guy's nice new, it was a dark gray Volkswagen Atlas. And, I didn't even get the chance to clean my shoes off, And then I came to this hotel and wondering if I was tracking any remnants of doo-doo, in the lobby of this hotel, and I felt, really bad. But before I got in my room, after I got settled, I was able to pour some alcohol on right out in the in this little balcony or whatever, and I try to sanitize my shoes, hoping that it can kill whatever germs or whatever, with the rubbing alcohol, and me trying to clean and sanitize before I stepped in this room. And then so I had to use the bathroom, then I took a shower, and then I felt bad because it was I don't mean to sound graphic, but then I had to doo-doo, I'm not going to explain, but I had to doo-doo. And then, well, I'm going to go ahead and be graphic. It was a long, fat, huge turd that it wouldn't go down the toilet, so I had to get a black plastic trash bag and break it up some and then took hell to try to get the doggone toilet to flush. So then immediately I hopped up in the tub and took a shower and had to put back on the same dirty clothes I've been wearing for the past couple of weeks. When I was at the other hotel last weekend, I think it was. Was it last weekend? Or last week? Or something. Um, no, not last week. 2 weeks ago. Shucks. Um, I was able to wash and wash the clothes, and because of I would have changed into different clothes, but because of the freezing thing is why, I wasn't sure if I was going to get any hotel room help. So I didn't have the convenience to go back where I go take my shower and go to the locker and stuff. I didn't have the convenience. So I was forced to have to wear the same clothes, and and because those were the only pairs of sweatpants that I had with me, and I wasn't sure if I was going to get any help. so then but I was actually planned to go yesterday, and if things would have worked out, if it weren't for the dog shit situation, those girls having an attitude with me, and well, they said that the mixed race girl, that she did the right thing by just charging me a discount for one night. And I understand, she was afraid about thinking she would get fired or whatever. So, and I wasn't trying to put her in any crossfire or anything. If you want to charge me regular, just, fine. I just want to have like, I just have I just wanted to no surprises there. If you wanted to charge me, I just want to, I already told y'all about that or whatever, but I know the online perps, they're probably gossiping and lying and saying that, let me tell y'all the real reason. They're probably gonna hop on YouTube and do fake videos. I'm gonna tell y'all the real reason why Candy left that extended stay hotel. So they might be like, oh yeah, she's mad because that mixed race girl, that biracial girl didn't want to give her a discount, whatever. And which is not true. If that's the case, that's stupid, because why the hell am I at somewhere more expensive now? So, if they might, I can picture they probably like, yeah, Candy is trying to manipulate and scam for discounts and free hotel nights. I'm doing none of that. They're the ones, well, they offered me those discounted rates, understanding my homeless situation and stuff, So, yeah. Yeah, I was trying to say that the other day when when I arrived at Dollar General, the manager was pulling off. The hotel manager was pulling off out of the parking lot, like as if she had been there. But then, like how she went in and out that quick, you know. So I don't know. That made me that made me suspect there was some perp activity. I don't know, but I felt like I didn't want, quote unquote, bridges burned for me to be banned from another, wrongfully banned from another place. So that's why I didn't publicize um the gang stalking at that hotel, and then the online perps call up the place showing my videos and twist and manipulate and lie and make brainwash the hotel people to believe something about me, so that's why I can't publicize, and even at this hotel, to stop the perps, the online perps, from setting me up to get wrongfully banned. That's why I can't even make them public, the videos. But I'm still being targeted and gang stalked real heavy, real bad. And they were on my ass when I was in the Uber ride. They were on my ass. Perps were on my ass. So, but, so now, because of that incident, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I'm scheduled to have to check out of here on New Year's. And I don't know if I'll get that another $100 supposed to be sent to me electronically, but I'm still waiting for it. And that probably can help me stay here at least until Monday morning, and then Monday I start that job, but then I have to check out. But it's like a long way to go to my job, with a new job is supposed to start on Monday. But as I said, I don't know how long I'm going to end up lasting. Just like I didn't last long at this hotel that they did that to, where I have no choice but to leave. And the fact that they all thought that was normal, that's how I know that they were all perps. You don't step in dog shit at your own house. If you work there at the hotel, you don't step in dog shit at your own house. You're not going to be okay with it. So why are you okay with everybody else walking around and stepping in excrement and nobody cares? I'm the only so-called fool that complained. So but yeah, if somebody's quiet and don't cause any trouble, but y'all talking about, oh, you complain about this, you complain about that. But I had to deal with perp neighbors from all sides, above me, on both sides. Like at any time, random, there will be a perp hotel neighbor on the, like, if their bed is, right next to mine through the walls, they'll punch the headboard. Like, keep on punching the headboard where I'm at. Or they will punch, or they would do a lot of tapping and banging, and I have footage of that I showed y'all, So when I went to take a shower, I'm pretty sure it was after 12 o'clock afternoon. When I was washing myself, taking a shower, my my stomach, you know, the gang stalkers, they were squeezing my organs when I was, taking a shower and stuff. And I had to put back on the same clothes. Um, if the washers and dryers are working here, then I can wash clothes over the weekend. But if not, then I have to wait all the way until Monday. And Tuesday I get the Social Security check. Now, it seems like it's supposed to rain every day until like Tuesday or Wednesday, and it's not supposed to rain Sunday and Thursday, and like Wednesday and Thursday next week, it's supposed to be back cold again. It's like, damn, I can't catch a break. That's either warm and rainy or cold and sunny or whatever. So they got so many people who want to try to lure me away from Pensacola. Like they got this lady trying to. I'm not going back to Wisconsin. Nowhere up north. Nowhere past. Nowhere. It's funny that nobody people they're not going to try to be like, oh, why don't you come to why don't you come to Tallahassee, or why don't you come to Orlando? Nobody saying, oh, well, why don't you come to why don't you come to Biloxi? No, they're like, oh, why don't you come to Chicago? Why don't you come to Ohio? Why don't you come to Wisconsin? Why don't you come to Pennsylvania? Why don't you come to Arizona? But I guess I really hate this country. I almost don't want to be nowhere. And I'm getting sick and tired of Pensacola. I guess they're forcing me to be sick and tired of it here. And because I'm not in my own hometown, people think that they can dictate and control where I should live. They want me to feel ashamed for living here. But if I was in my hometown, but oh yeah, there have been times I wanted to go back home to New Orleans, and they had people who acted like they were trying to restrict and stop me from going back home. Like few years after Hurricane Katrina. And now I can't go back to my hometown, New Orleans. They have less tolerance for homeless, but they care about the rich tourists. So New Orleans, I can't go back. My hometown, New Orleans, they criminalize homelessness. That Century Inn Motel in Gretna, they shut that. I read on Google, they shut that down. That was the motel I was staying, and it would be like $250 a week, flat rate, $250 a week, plus $5 room key, or it'd be $55 a night. But I wish I would have known to think of. I didn't know about a targeted individual community. I just freaking suffered on the streets a lot, and tried to stay at Marquette Hostel, and they perked me out of there. That was $100 a week. And so I, other than Century Inn Motel, they had a couple. That was a motel, not an extended stay hotel. But in Harvey, they had some extended stay hotel, but it was a few $50 more expensive or whatever. But see, if I would have known that I could have I didn't even think to go online, and I knew nothing about. I mean, I had a PayPal for quite a few years, but I never knew about Cash App until 2019, and I didn't know about Venmo until 2020. So I didn't know that you can go online and ask people on social media for donations, to live and survive off whatever. I just doggone suffered and didn't know, or I didn't know I could have, put up a fundraiser. But when I was living in Greenville, South Carolina, it probably was 2016 or 17, I saw, when I went to that place. What was that place called? Paris Mountain State Park. And it had a lady there. Um, she had an RV, and it was a white lady with mixed kids, like half black, and she was telling me about how her and her kids do boondocking, all over the country in the RV, and that she homeschools her kids and stuff. So she was the first person who ever recommended and said, well, why don't you put up a GoFundMe? But all those years I never did until people on, like, I didn't used to beg and panhandle, even online or whatever. But when what started in 2020, I had no choice, and I thought it was something temporary. I didn't realize it would be something permanent, because I stayed out on the streets in Pensacola in 2019, after I left New Orleans and came here. And so now it's like, due to, I mean, like in the winter, like fall and winter 2019, I'm sorry, 2020 and 2021. Well, like in 2020 and 2000 up until February 2021, I think it was, yeah. I was able to stay at Hospitality Inn, and I kept on asking for donations to help to get to stay there longer, and then they wrongfully banned me from there, set me up and wrongfully banned me. This is the second time I felt a door slam. So also, last year, I started with the temp service job, and that helped me. And then after they workplace mobbed me off there, that's when after they workplace mobbed me off of there, it was a struggle to get donations, but I was able to maintain that, staying in that motel for $365 a week. And then it was a struggle to have help with food to eat also, And then I tried that Domino's job. The guy who threatened to shoot me, he was the one who suggested that I go and apply for Domino's. And they gave me the application and interview, but they didn't hire me. And he probably went behind my back and told him something. He probably just wanted to make a fool out of me and waste my time. So at the extended stay where I was at, 50 times 7, that would have been like $350, but on average they said $410 a week, which is more expensive, But $50 a night, well, they bullied me, ran me out of there. So I had to be somewhere more expensive. And now I just have enough for tonight, and tomorrow night is paid up. And so then when the other $100 comes, that'll be for another night. And then Monday, I guess I probably would need help for Monday night. But if, I mean, if I had to leave, like, go to work Monday with the job, if I had to go to work, and then me having to go to work with the job, and then wow, that's going to be hectic to have to check out the hotel earlier and then go to work, but I might need have to take another Uber because the damn buses would take like 2 or 3 hours. So I'm sitting here trying to figure stuff out, you know. So I didn't realize I had my phone towards. I meant to flip it towards my face, even though you can't see me. It's dark, and as I said, well, I put the I put I'm doing the videos in the dark because it will save some storage space on my phone. Sometimes on this phone, sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't on this phone. But um yeah, they had a video that I did, and I don't know how my phone ate the video, and then now all of a sudden I can do longer videos, but it doesn't split my videos. It would be like a whole hour long video, be like 9 GB, you know. But on the other phone, if I was in the previous phone, if I was in a dark room like this and talking for an hour, it would probably take up only 1 GB rather than 9. So, damn. So, I mean, since all that craziness happened, whenever the other close to $100 come, I have I don't know if it's supposed to come later today or early tomorrow. Tomorrow being Saturday, I don't know if that will come, and then I can be paid up till Sunday night / Monday morning. Wait, no, wait. Yeah. Then I will have to check out on Monday. But the location that I'm at, if if I had to go to work, and then if I had to go, if I had to get help with more hotel room night, and it's supposed to be raining Monday, then I would have to no choice but to take an Uber to the hotel, and then that would be more money. But it's supposed to be raining Monday and Tuesday, and I think Wednesday, and then afterwards it's supposed to be cold and sunny or whatever. But otherwise, if I go to work and then just get on the bus like usual, and then go downtown and pay nothing, you know, but it's supposed to rain. So I need to be protected out of the rain. Um, protected from the rain, you know. It's hectic hard out here, and I think they can make they can make housing for homeless if they want to. And I hate that they pack everybody together. If we're grown adults, they should just let us have ways to get our own housing. That you got to be bundled up with a whole bunch of damn strangers. So I know people are not gonna believe my story about this hotel weirdness that happened at the other hotel where I had no choice but to leave there and come over here. You know, and I'm pretty sure that at this moment the online perp been harassing me, back to harassing me on TikTok. They left me alone for almost a week, for quite a few days. And probably, I don't remember how long. They left me alone for a while, but they're back to harassing me again. And so it seems like it felt like as if I was covertly shadow banned. Like this past Monday, they removed the sound from my video after I had already deleted it and I didn't know, and they were offended at me saying a whatever word. And so then Tuesday, I did videos that blew up on, not blew up real big, but kind of blew up a little bit on TikTok. Then Wednesday and Thursday, me doing videos, I got little to no activity. So I started to feel like, damn, TikTokers really prejudice me, or they really don't like me or whatever. It's like they tolerate anything bad that happens to me, but quick to punish me for this and that, whatever. So then I finally, somebody said, well, you should delete the app and then go back and reinstall it, and then you can get back to having your views again. I guess it kind of worked. But that perp must have known that I secretly uninstalled my app, because after I uninstalled and reinstalled it, that's when I started to see more harassing comments. But I figured that, on my petition, the perps harassed me on there until I put up that disclaimer and that warning. Then they backed off and left me alone. And so now, when I did a warning video on TikTok, about them, this disclaimer video, and put it in a pinned post, a pinned video on TikTok, that's when they backed off and left me alone for like a week. And then now they're back to harassing me on TikTok again. It's senseless. What grown adult that's 62 years old will make up harassing, spamming comments saying make a fake account that said Candy eats dog poo poo. But y'all call me childish. So anyway, what time is it now? 2:32 p.m. I need any and all the help that I can get now. And so I have enough money for food, but I'm gonna need help, for like after Monday night, I'm gonna need help for one more hotel night. And then Tuesday, I have bills to pay, and plus I have to pay for the membership for the go and shower and stuff, since I got to be back on the streets and stuff, and then I don't know if I got to just tolerate being outside in the cold weather and on the streets. And, I don't know, but today is the first year anniversary of my blog. And so I'm going to do a blog post on that. And I would like to write a couple more short stories and hopefully try to earn, some more money. you know, side hustle with earning, trying to earn money through the short stories and stuff. But I'm sleep deprived, tired, and hungry. This morning, yeah, I had the leftover from yesterday, and plus I also had the bag of chips and the cream cheese and chives crackers. That was like 10 o'clock, and 1:30 after I got out the shower, I was feeling extremely sleepy and hungry at the same time. And I'm like, wait a minute now, you know, but well, I guess having ravioli, that's wow. The hotel manager told me that I was up here by myself, unless she must have put somebody next to me. Because now it sounds like I hear somebody's loud TV. Yeah, that sounds like as if I hear a loud TV. Yeah, because I'm starting to hear this noise. It was all quiet 5 minutes ago. Well, if it ain't TV, then I don't know what this weird noise is. So, I don't even know if I'll get a nap. If I can try to go get lunch to eat and a nap, or you know, I mean, I hate to be living up north. I don't want to live up north and people narcissistically try to control me, trying to dictate and control where I shall live. But I don't want to live up north. You know, but I'm tired of Pensacola. Um, I don't know. But just because people say, "Oh, they got jobs up here," don't mean that they're gonna hire the targeted individual. They're not gonna hire me. There's nothing. I'm not taking going up north for nothing. Back on the West Coast, no. I mean, and I don't. I couldn't see myself living in Georgia. I don't want to live back in the Carolinas. I don't want to live in Tennessee. I know it'll be cold. So I don't want people who don't care about me trying to police and dictate where I should live at. You know, and trying to force me to be unhappy. But it's like I'm disgusted and sick and tired of Pensacola. I don't have no freaking New Year's resolutions, but I don't even know if I might just need a new start somewhere else for the new year. But um, I don't want to leave the state of Florida. I mean, but I don't know if I open minded to go to Mississippi, Alabama. I don't even want to go in Louisiana unless it's my hometown, New Orleans, or the surrounding cities. If I can't go back to over there, then I don't want to go to Louisiana at all, back to Louisiana at all. you know, and I don't like Miami because it's not quiet over there. It's not quiet in Miami. But I don't know if, I mean, I don't want to live with anybody. I wish I had help getting my own place. You know, I can't be around other people because I can't be around noise. And I wish that perps wouldn't have ruined my life. So yeah, um, I don't know. I guess I ran out of stuff to talk about at the moment, and still, you know, I need any and all the help I can get.